Hey, Battle Bill here with another video coming from the Twitch stream. We're getting into our first battles of some Season 7 Ultra League Premier Cup. And as you can see below me, those are today's sets so far. Quite the up and down day running this team right here. Level 50, Thick Umbreon, level 51 actually, it's best buddied and fully excelled. I grinded like crazy for that last season to have it ready for today. We got Gengar on the save swap and then Togekiss as a closer to cover Umbreon's fighting weaknesses and to cover its charm weaknesses. Now, as you can tell below, maybe this isn't the perfect team, but I had a lot of success with it last season, and today I've ran into some counters, obviously, like you're always going to have, and then I also had to play out of certain matchups because like I clearly have the 5-0 and there were certain mistakes I made along the way where I could have turned some of those losses below me into some W's. So overall, fair, kind of an even day. I don't know, we'll do the math, but whatever. We have a fifth set. I saved this one specifically for the YouTube, so we're going to see how this team performs as we continue to get into some Ultra League battles, because no matter what team you're using in Go Battle League, you're bound to have negative sets, and you still got to get used to it. We're still readjusting to these Ultra League battles since we just finished spending about 2 weeks in Great League, and then we also ended last season in Great League, so that happens. So, getting to this first matchup, we have an Umbreon on Empoleon Lead, and now you need your Umbreon, ooh, great swap. I think this is looking like Empoleon Double Dragon, but you need your Umbreon almost completely maxed out to level 50, level 51, in order to win that lead scenario. So we're going to let this charge move come through, because if you don't have it fully maxed out, then you don't have enough bulk to end up outlasting the Empoleon. And typically how I play that is I actually take the loss in that lead, because I can get shield advantage, and I'll come in with Gengar and farm whatever's left of the Empoleon. But they decided to save swap, and I'm kind of cool with that. It's looking like it was, I mean, this team is looking like it's Double Dragon just based on the way they're playing it. This is actually my first time running into it. Usually we have a decent time with that. That's a neutral, but also debuffed flamethrower with non-stab coming from the Togekiss. They're going to waterfalls completely down, but we've done a decent chunk here. They have some farm, but Umbreon don't mind. Umbreon don't mind a few hydro cannons coming from the Empoleon. Umbreon stays thick. Let's see how much damage this Empoleon is about to do. It usually hurts a lot harder on a lot of other Pokemon, but Thick Breon, it's like a tickle. It's like a tickle. We take another one. We save these shields for Gengar. That's also the other play with this team comp, is trying to save shields for Gengar and placing it in situations where it could just go off with these shields. And this is not Double Dragon, but this is a team comp that we should be able to beat, even in the 2 shields. We want to try to not let any free charms come through. We need to get off these shadow punches. I feel like I'm gonna get charmed down. This is actually looking very unfortunate right now. We need, well, we didn't let the free charm come through. I don't think we let another free charm come in there. We need to get off another shadow punch. Okay, we got it off. I don't want to save these shields for Season 8. Gengar, I need you to do enough damage here. I need you to get the Shadow Claws in, Gengar. Okay, that should be plenty. They can throw a move, but we should be able to snarl down. Perfect. I'm actually happy they threw a move, because they potentially could have gotten a charm through there. But because they decided to throw, they're not going to. And now I have 2 foul plays loaded up for their Empoleon. And this should be enough damage to take out the Empoleon's remaining health and clinch a dub for the first match of this set. So overall, this is the team I've had the most success with Umbreon. It's kind of hard to pair with because there's fighters and charmers all over the meta, and other good Pokemon that cover Umbreon well are also pretty weak to fighting and charm. So if you want to get the maximum coverage while running Umbreon, it's a difficult act to juggle. I actually think this team would probably perform better in Open Ultra League, but I get a bit stubborn and I'm like, yeah, I gotta play an Ultra League Premier. That's just how and where I need to be playing. But honestly, I should test the same team out in some open Ultra League battles. If that's something you want to see, make sure you drop a like, comment. Well, not a like. Just, let me know in the comment section below. But please, if you're excited for these battles, you're excited for some Ultra League hype, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It goes a long way. It's free. It's greatly appreciated. Oof, this is a fully XL Skarmory, breaking that 2400 mark and level 51. I actually don't know how this matchup goes because I haven't run into a bunch of fully XL'd Skarmories yet. Up against my fully XL'd Umbreon. Ultra League is becoming a bit of an XL fest, but it does not mean you can't compete without XLs. And that's going to be something I definitely want to stress as the rest of this week goes on, is dropping Umbreon. Oh, they brave breaded me. What a play. Is dropping Umbreon and putting together a team. Oh, beautiful CMP. And putting together a team without any XL Pokemon that you can have success with, because I know a lot of people, I've been hearing in my comment section and my Twitch chats and things along those lines, are worried about Ultra League becoming the new Master League, with it just becoming so XL focused. This is the second, that was a great catch, first of all. This is the second time I'm running into somebody with Skarmory Lead and a Poliwrath safe swap. Is this the return of Poliwrath? I haven't seen this thing since like Season 1 Open Ultra. But we have a nice hard counter for it. Poliwrath does have access to Ice Punch, which is super effective, but there's no stab, and Ice Punch isn't like the best move in the world, so we don't need the shield here. We can commit to a Charm Down. Their Skarmory's also almost dead, which is pretty hype. We got in both those charms. You saw how much the Ice Punch does there. And this all falls on whatever their last Pokemon is. But I'm feeling like we're in a decent spot. They probably come back in the Skarmory to make me waste my energy, which makes the most sense. I want to definitely get off this Aerial Ace. I think they farmed a decent amount that they could have potentially, like, Sky Attacked me. And I also don't want to take the chance of Charm taking so long that they Air Slash me down before I get the Charms through. Yep. See, they technically do get off the Sky Attack, but we take that. Now we have Shield Advantage, and we still have Umbreon with a decent amount of health, and we have Gengar with a Shield Advantage. So, we're feeling okay here. And now we're feeling really good. With the Shield Advantage, we should be fine to just go straight Shadow Punch here. I will build up and pretend I have some sort of Shadow Ball. I did get surprised by a Swampert earlier, just because this thing generates energy, obviously, so quickly, because we know firsthand from our Great League experience. So we're not going to be taking it lightly. We're going to make sure we get off these Shadow Punches. There's no reason to go for a Focus Blast here, but you might notice there is maybe I should have went for the Focus Blast. There is Focus Blast on my Gengar. They decide to quit. That's GG. That's how we start the set off 2-0, and that's what I'm talking about. We had a nice 5-0, and then after that, we had a weird 0-4 in one set and a 1-4, but then we had a 3-2 also. We're still kind of readjusting. But these matchups have been nice so far. No real super duper hard counters in either of them, going both ways. Pretty neutral matchups around, from what I remember. Yeah, we didn't really win anything too hard. They swapped in a Poliwrath, so obviously we countered there, but they could have stayed in with the Skarmory if they wanted to in that matchup. Okay, Shadow Gyarados, respect to that. I wonder if it's probably running Waterfall, Dragon Breath, okay. I feel we can get away with both of those in Ultra League. I also don't know how this matchup goes, but this is definitely an Aqua Tail. We can let these come through. Umbreon's too thick. We definitely don't shield it right off the bat, especially when it's a move like Aqua Tail. Even from a Shadow Gyarados, it ain't doing much. I feel like we win this just because Shadow Gyarados is so glassy and we're so bulky that we're going to spam enough moves where they don't have a choice but to shield. Yeah, that does so much damage considering how glassy they are. So let's actually get this off. This will probably force a shield unless they just want their Gyarados to die and they get off another Aqua Tail, because they'll probably just barely survive this. Yep, they just barely survived it. We'll go for the Snarl Down. They'll not get off an Aqua Tail at all. Umbreon, way too thick. Slaughters Gyarados, apparently. Oh my god. Tell me why my brain was like, they maxed out a Bastiodon for Ultra League? We are running into quite the spice. And you can see where my current elo range is. Not the highest right now, pretty average. But we've been using a ton of spice this season. As you can see, the last two videos, we went with some meme teams. So I've been going here and there with the trying hard, trying to clinch dubs, and then also trying to get out the spice content, the fun stuff. The stuff that I want you to enjoy, sit back, relax, and be like, I would never run this, you psychopath. Why are you running it? Alright, Umbreon going to town up against this Aggron. The Smackdowns are going to hurt, though. The Smackdowns are a concern. I kind of hope they don't shield that. Nice. because the smackdowns are going to even hurt my Gengar. And the only positive thing here is that Aggron takes forever to get to its charge moves, so they'll get... Okay, let's swap faster. I don't know why I even thought for a second I wanted to stay him. We need to save a shield for that Gengar Aggron matchup, because they're literally at a move. We'll shield one of these body slams. We will get off the charge move. There's no reason not to throw. I feel like they don't have a choice but to shield, because they can only build up so much energy. Aggron has such giant charge moves that no matter what they decide... Okay, never mind. Never mind. They decide not to shield. But regardless, even if they smack down, farm me down, they're not even going to get that much farm, and they're not going to be able to build the 2 charge moves. I mean, they get close to 2 moves. Honestly, I probably should have stopped attacking there. I probably should have. This might be tight. They get off a move here. Aggron's also bulky. I know Gengar is glassy. It has Stone Edge. Is Stone Edge gonna one-shot me? Oh my god, this thing is so bulky. No way! No, we're gonna die to this Stone Edge. GG to my opponent, respect to them, and shout out to that Aggron. I think that honestly might be a solid choice for some Ultra League battles, just considering the fact that everybody wants to be messing around with their Talonflames, plus Charizard's pretty popular already. So with the increase in the 2 of those, Aggron definitely has some play, but I respect my opponent there for making that choice and putting that on the team comp. Especially because we were in pretty positive situations there with the Umbreon Lead and the Togekiss on Snorlax at the end. I'm wondering to myself how I could have played that one differently. I feel like there was definitely a win condition there that I missed out on. Maybe just not even throwing my move. Okay, now we're going up against another Skarmory, and you can see the best buddy ribbon on it, but this Skarmory is nowhere near fully XL. That is at 2135. So we definitely take this matchup. Umbreon way too thick. I'm still thinking about that last match, yo. I love when I lose to an opponent making plays with something unique like that. But at the same time, I feel like I could have won that. So I definitely misplayed at some point. If you can catch it, let me know in the comment section below. So what is this team comp? Who came up with this team comp? Who's the one that said Skarmory needs to be run with Poliwrath? Did I miss a YouTube video? I'm not complaining. That's not a complaint at all, because we already saw how this Togekiss Poliwrath matchup goes. So we'll just commit to a Charm Down again. They're actually denying the charms. Wallower, alright, that explains it. That explains it. Shout out to Wallower, another goated content creator on YouTube and Twitch. I wonder if them, okay, never mind. I was like, I wonder if them denying the charms actually stops them from, allows them to get to another Ice Punch. But yo, shout out Wallower, because I love running up against this team comp. So I appreciate him putting out this comp, because the one I'm currently using does fairly well against it. So if you're seeing Wallower's comp a lot, and you have an Umbreon, because that is not exactly a cheap thing to have. Alright. We definitely have a positive situation against it. And what was their third Pokemon? I completely forgot. Alright. At least I shielded this Brave Bird, and I clicked. I clicked a foul play. They either shield this or Skarmory dies. I forgot what the third Pokemon was. We didn't just see the team or anything. My memory's terrible. Okay, awesome. Oh, Swampert. Okay, we'll stay in. Interesting. Skarmory double water. Did you get a little inspiration from somewhere, Mr. Wallower? It's Skarmory and Swampert? I respect it. I respect it. Alright, we get off another foul play here. They get off the Hydro Cannon. We save the shields. We go into Gengar. And we Shadow Punch it. I wonder if they shield here. Probably not, just because they don't know what my last Pokemon is. Yeah, I didn't think so. I almost feel like I don't even throw. I'd just go straight Shadow Claw down. Yep, that's just what we're going to do here. They can save that shield for Season 8. And now I will pull a positive set. And there you have it, folks. So that is a 3-1. That could have been a 4-1. I'm still hung up on that Aggron match, but it is what it is. I just like to learn from those situations. And I don't have a lot to explain based on this team comp, just because we ran into the same team twice. I wonder if we run into it a third time. That'd be something. But can we pull a 4-1? Because that would definitely be quite the roller coaster ride of sets for today. Between the first two, the last two, and now this one. All right. Like I said, I already explained this matchup. Umbreon on Empoleon. We win this. But I like to take the loss in this situation. Maybe we'll actually get to see this one play out because the last opponent just swapped. Can you throw? Okay, I want to get the free Snarl through. But I'm like, am I at 100 energy now? So we got the free Snarl through. Well, let's make sure we get off the charge one first. Okay, cool. No waterfall went through. Nice, awesome. I was definitely building up way too much energy there. Because we can survive another a Hydro Cannon, and we can get off 2 more foul plays that will force their first shield, and then we'll come in with Gengar and farm this. Unless they decide... Oh, they don't even get off another Hydro Cannon there. Unless they decide they don't want a shield and they just want to lose a 0 shield. That'd be interesting. Okay, didn't think so. They needed to throw. Did I just want a CMP tie? I don't think that was a CMP tie. I should have won. I have been hearing that Umbreon's winning a lot of weird CMP ties. So that's not exactly something I wanted to happen there. Because I don't want to win when I'm not supposed to. They built up a ton of energy. The fact that they're at another Hydro Cannon already. I was really hoping I could Shadow Claw through. Did they sneak in Waterfalls? I've played this situation quite a few times. I mean, that Empoleon survived with like 1 HP, so maybe it's just good IVs. Oh, I really... Why'd that full confusion go through before I can get off my move? I really wanted to put that confusion onto my Togekiss, which is unfortunate that I was not able to. They're at 2 confusions, and then they have a Drifloon. So their backline doesn't exactly like Gengar too much. I mean, Gallade doesn't do terribly against it, just based on the fact that Confusion's chunk away, but also my Shadow Claw's chunk away at it. So how do I play this into a win? We can lag. That's what we can do. That's definitely not going to allow us to play this into a win. We should get a shield here. They're going to have to throw another move. Let's see. This is going to be a tight one. Empoleon, Gallade, Drifloon. Am I going to get Icy Winded here, or am I going to get Shadow Balled? Shadow Balled. Okay, so... Oh, no, I don't want to survive there. I don't want to survive there. How much energy does this thing have? Okay, can I... They only had 2 confusions. Oh, and we clinched it. And we clinched the 4-1 set. Only losing to the Aggron. But... team performed pretty well. Like I said, up and down day. I'm still getting used to playing these Ultra League battles. We didn't face any fighter leads, which was unfortunate, but I'm bound to put out more content using this team. If you want to see these battles, I highly recommend hitting the link in the description of this video, checking out my Twitch. I can't stress that enough. Let's get back above 2300 elo with this 4-1. Will a 4-1 be enough? We get a Flaffy. We get XL Mareep Candy that I don't need. I mean, I do have a Shadow 98 Ampharos, but we're not going to talk about that. 4-1. Oh, the troll, but it's okay. I'll take a 22.99 right now. It's when I get to that 3,000 mark, that legend later in the season, is when I don't want to see a 29.99. But on that note, let me know what you thought of the team comp, what you thought of the battles. I definitely want to get out more sets, probably from the Twitch stream, using this team just to show you more opportunities and situations to play out, considering we faced that Wallower line a couple times, and we ended up beating it both times. So again, Wallower's a pretty popular content creator, and you know his teams are being used clearly, so if you need a team that beats it, just throwing that one out there. But I also really want to stress that you don't need XL Pokemon for this season to have success in Ultra League Premier and Ultra League. I also kind of want to play with this team in Open Ultra too, because I think this would have more success there. But now, that about wraps up this video. Please, again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and on that note, I will catch you all in the next